Today I'm going to tell you 3 stories about my family, hoping that you'll get to know us a little better. First, I'm going to tell you the story about one of the first times I got to drive. Next, I'm going to tell you the story about the porta potty incident in Omaha. And finally, I'm going to tell you the story about the bat flying in my room. First, I'm going to tell you the story about one of the first times I ever got to drive. One of the first times I ever got to drive a car was a couple years ago, and it was last year, and I was with my older sister and my dad in the car. But I was a little nervous because it was nighttime, and I was driving home from a baseball game, and it was really dark, and lately there had been a bunch of deer running around, so I was a little bit scared to drive, but I sucked it up and decided to drive home. Well, on the way home, when I was driving, I was looking side to side to see if I could see a deer, and of course, one pops out, and I got really scared and went like this, and I may have hit the deer when I did that because my hands weren't on the steering wheel, so when I slowed down, I swerved over a little bit and hit the deer. So when I stopped the car and pulled off to the side and jumped out of the car right over the deer and poked it, and its neck was broken, so the deer was kind of dead. So I pulled off to the side of the road and called my uncle so he could come and take care of it. And then I drove home, and to this day, my brother makes fun of me for hitting a deer. Next, I'm going to tell you the story about the Omaha incident the porta potty incident in Omaha. One year, we went to a World Series tournament for baseball, and we were walking around before our next game, which was a couple hours away, and we all needed to take a bathroom break, so we all went to the porta potties, and all of us got done except for our coach. So the team got the bright idea to pick up rocks and toss them up into the tube, so if they made it in the tube, it would splash the water, and the water would splash up onto his butt. Well, he wasn't very happy about that, but we decided to keep pesterizing him, so we had a couple kids on each side of the porta potty, and we leaned up against it and just started rocking it back and forth. And, well, Coach was pretty bad when he was sideways coming out of the porta potty, and when he looked around and there was poop on his shorts. Well, it just wasn't a good time because, to make this story short at the end, we had to sit in a hotel until our next game. Finally, I'm going to tell you the story about the time I woke up with the bat in my room. There was one night I woke up to this weird buzzing sound, and it was just really random. But I looked up and I saw a bat flying around my room, and I freaked out and I started flailing my arms up in the air. And then I jumped under the covers and started to peek out, and I couldn't see it until it hit me in the side of the head. I was freaked out until my brother picked up his big memory foam pillow and smashed it out of the air, and then got his boots, and put up one of his boots on and just stomped its head until the bat was dead. And then my oldest brother got a milk crate and a broom and went over and swept it into the crate, opened the window, and tossed it out the window. Then we went back to bed, and, well, it was not a fun night. Those are the 3 stories I told you about my family to hope you know that my family is not normal and we are kind of crazy.